going on, guys? Avery here, bringing you the 5 things to make Infinite Warfare Zombies better. Now, I honestly think that Zombies is really good in Infinite Warfare. Zombies in Spaceland was a lot of fun. There's a lot of quirky things in there that make the game just really enjoyable. So, these are things that I want added, and a lot of other people want to see added. Now, this actually was sparked up with a conversation I had with another YouTuber yesterday, and I was like, you know what, this video needs to be made. So we're gonna go over 5 things, and these are in no specific order, but if you guys have anything else that you want to add, definitely comment down below, and if you do go and enjoy this video, definitely leave this video a thumbs up, and obviously I will be doing it. One of the biggest concerns a lot of people have is going for high rounds within the game. Now obviously you can use a crocodile trap, which Steve is doing, and he's on round 200 plus, which is literally insane, but these are the things that would make an average player really enjoy the game, which is double pack-a-punching. Now that feature was brought to us in Black Ops 3, and the fact that they took it away in IW is kind of unfortunate because it does have a lot of Black Ops 3 mechanics within Infinite Warfare Zombies. So the availability to double pack-a-punch, I feel like should have been added within the game a little bit earlier, maybe not like right after you pack a punch, but at least not that expensive either, because once you do the entire Easter egg, it costs you 5,000 to pack a punch a gun, and then at 10,000 to just double pack. Now there is no alternate ammos, which Exquisite is similar to, but those don't even do a big thing either, and that's also on this list that I'll be talking about soon. Now I really think that the double pack a punching is kind of a big deal now. It's something that gives people like, wow, my guns are a lot better. Not when you get up to round or scene 20 plus and your guns just start doing really bad and you can only resort to explosives or the wonder weapons, but once you're out of that ammo, you're really just screwed throughout the game. Now I feel like a double pack-a-punching will make people that go for high rounds definitely enjoy doing this a lot more than having to do the Easter egg, all those tedious steps. I mean, they're really not that tedious, but those steps and doing the alien boss fight just to simply double pack-a-punch seems a little bit unreasonable, and I honestly wish that this would be changed. Like, after you maybe beat the main Easter egg, you can double pack beforehand. Now, obviously, that's going to be, I guess, a different type of script work, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Now, if they just made it you could double pack at any time, that'd be awesome. But I don't know exactly what they were thinking, but I get it, it's rewarding to do. I just don't think that doing the Easter egg every time to just double pack a punch was very necessary for this one thing. The next thing on our list is going to be some of the Easter egg steps. Now I get it, Easter eggs are supposed to be challenging, but it really restricts you to what you can do. The SETICOM steps I love doing them, but you really need explosives or even fate and fortune cards, which is really unfortunate because it just doesn't seem like this is something I want to be doing. Meanwhile, I have to go rank up other weapons as well. I feel like that you can't defend it with just one weapon. Now, if you're solo, you are just tossed into a huge clusterfuck of zombies. Like, they were going for you, they're going for the SETICOM, you don't know what to defend. You might as well just run away and let it die and then have a brute spawn in. But it's the fact that you need the Kendall 44 pack-a-punch and you even need the Howitzer pack-a-punch. It's just not something that we want to be doing all the time, but although they made it so obviously the pistol has a lot of ammo. Now you can utilize this in a way. I do have a solo guide for this, basically just using the tickets to get the repulsor, using the boombox and all that good stuff, but there's really, I guess, it just seems very dull to always use these explosives while just defending the SETICOM. There's no way in hell you're going to be able to defend both ways with a regular LMG. When you reload, it's either you're going to get pushed into a corner and die, or the SETICOM is going to go away. So that you have to just use the explosives the whole time, or you can use one of the pistols, which are, I guess, great in a sense, but once you run out of that, then you're resorting back to a regular weapon. So it's cool that we have to only use the Kendall 44 pack-a-punch of bomb stoppers, but there's really no point to that because why is a step just based on these type of explosive pistols or explosive rounds when you can normally use anything else? Like, I get it, there was parts in Black Ops 3 with Apothecary Servant only stuff, but it didn't like require you to go kill a bunch of zombies and get attacked. It doesn't make sense like that. And then the other Easter egg step, which really needs to be fixed, now this is just a bug within the game, it's the hit detection when you're doing the tones in the UFO fight. There's so many times when I was streaming or just playing, and I would go over and I would get my, I guess, combination ready, and I would ready to do like red, blue, green, yellow, and then I go over to the last one and I can't hit it no matter how many times I stand on it or wherever I position myself on it. I just cannot get that message of pop up say play tone, and I either end up dying or the brute spawns in and ruins my entire game. It's just little things like that that need to be fixed because it is game breaking. A lot of YouTubers had a big trouble with this because, again, you're being chased by zombies. You have a time frame to literally just do this like color combination, and if you fail you get penalized. So the fact that it wasn't fixed was really annoying. I think it should be fixed by now. But again, this is one of the biggest bugs that really irritated me. Our third thing on the list is actually the weapon progression. Now, I did enjoy getting my weapon kits in Black Ops 3 and then unlocking a bunch of attachments. But in IW, you unlock the attachment slots as you level up your weapon. Now, also in the regular release of the game, you didn't have an icon saying you ranked up this weapon, so you had no idea when you were done fully maxing out a gun in a game to also get that XP and stuff like that. Now, I finally noticed that they added that, so I'm happy about it, but the fact that you already have all the attachments unlocked, meanwhile half the attachments are useless. Like, say you're using a silencer, why the hell is a zombie gonna sit there and be like, oh wow, I can't hear you, I'm not gonna chase you? I get it, it's a cool feature or a cool attachment to have, but I feel like they just copy and pasted a lot of stuff into zombies that was in multiplayer just because they got lazy. Like when I open up like Fate and Fortune cards or a card pack or whatever it's called, a zombie crate, I get a lot of things unlocked for multiplayer, and then I just get 3 Fate and Fortune cards, which I'm like, why? Like, I get it, I want the Fate and Fortune cards, but why do I need to have some bra that was released in some random multiplayer content? Like, I don't want that, and I'm pretty sure others don't want it either. It's just that it seems like, yeah, we get it. You want us to play multiplayer as well, but we're here for zombies. A lot of us are here for zombies. I have not yet played one game in multiplayer for Infinite Warfare. I love the beta. I like playing it. It's just not something I want to play. So I don't want that stuff when I'm doing zombies. I waste all my time to get that crap, and now all of a sudden I'm stuck here. It's just a little bit annoying, and majority of the attachments, like you have akimbo red dots. Why do you need akimbo weapons with red dots on them? You can't aim down the sights. Well, you're gonna use a silencer, and then what zombie equipment do they have? I don't know if that actually affects like the brute's mask or anything, but I feel like that it should be slightly adjusted because there's a lot of things on there that just don't add up or don't, like, it just overwhelms me. I'm like, what am I gonna put on? Because half this stuff doesn't work, and like I obviously want to max out my guns. But it's just one of those things that you really need to think about and be like, excuse me, why is this happening? Our fourth one is one that pisses me off the most. It's the Exquisite. Now, everyone even said, even on release date, Exquisite does not do anything. Everyone goes, we work this hard to get it, and it's useless. You don't see any damage or extra damage given to it. Like, it's not a noticeable change within the attachment. So you collect all of these things by getting all the orbs or whatever you want to call it. Then you go in the Pack-a-Punch and place every single one in the Pack-a-Punch. Now that they actually added it into the game, like, you could actually get Exquisite before the Easter egg now, which is thank God, because I just don't have any desire to go get it. It's one of those things that they need to do a huge buff to it. It's either that or one of the lists or things I mentioned earlier, because it's ridiculous that you can't double pack early, but then when you can, now you can use the Exquisite early, but it still is useless. Like, I get it, it's going to do a little bit more damage, but it's not noticeably like powerful. Like, you noticed when you double packed in Black Ops 3, people blow up in fireworks. Now they have a weapon to set for that. Like, that's cool, I like that, but they need something for regular weapons to be useful on high rounds. Now obviously if they have a cooldown time like Black Ops 3 did, make that happen. We get it, this is similar to Black Ops 3, but you need to make it so it's basically just more enjoyable to play. It's a wackier and fun game. It's also challenging at the same time. I've always said that from day one. The Easter egg is challenging, but there's some things that need to be slightly tweaked in order for everyone to just be able to be like, okay, today I want to play Infinite Warfare Zombies. And guess what? I've been doing that for a month or two since the game's been released, and I enjoy it. But other people, they just see no desire to because everything seems so complex to them. Last but not least, I have the, I guess this idea, crazy idea, right? So when we unlock keys in the game, it pops up, just like the Liquid Divinium did. Now obviously we're going to be seeing it pop up a lot more times because you get a lot more within Infinite Warfare than you did with Liquid Divinium. So the keys are pretty cool because then it gives us an idea on how to get them, along with just telling us, listen, we got this amount of keys, let me end my game and go open up a crate, because some people just want to open up crates. Now, I just like this because I like things popping up on my screen telling me you got this. Getting completion or progression throughout a game is really, really nice, and it's really reassuring, like, okay, I'm doing something right, let's go. But it's one of those things that you also need to have to just let your players know, hey, we are doing something good. Let me go open up a zombie crate now because I got something, and this is how I do it. So it's just one of those little minimal things, but I honestly think that it's cool to see. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video today. It was a little bit of a rant because I do love Infinite Warfare Zombies, but I just want to see it go down the right path. I've always said this, even in any video I talked about this with, not even on my own channel, but I always tell people, this is a game that has potential. If people have to stop looking at it as Treyarch zombies, but as Infinite Warfare zombies. These are the same people that jump on the bandwagon saying, oh, Extinction's not zombies. Well, obviously not, because it's Extinction, and Extinction was actually really good. It's just that people talk it down too much. Now, honestly, comment down below what you guys want, what you guys think about this game, because I enjoyed it. I don't know about you guys, but if you don't jump on the bandwagon and actually play it for fun, there's so many little cool things in here that are just a lot of fun to do. But my name's Avery, and I'm out.